Every brand under the moon is coming up with base products, and Balmy Cosmetics has changed their logo. We all know what that means. Welcome to this week's new makeup releases, where I'm gonna chat about the makeup that's been released, announced, and sneak peek, and I'm gonna let you know all the tea. I'm gonna let you know whether or not I want to pick it up, whether or not I have any inside scoop about it, and you let me know what you think about these releases down in the comments. If you haven't watched one of these before, this is a series that I've been doing for years on my channel, basically a way for you to keep up with all the makeup releases, hear some thoughts about them, and decide whether or not these are for you without having to stalk all of these Instagram posts and all of the brands, or read all the God forbid, read all of the newsletters by yourself. This is just a streamlined episode to get you all the information that you need. Maybe more, it's a want in one simple bite. I'm so excited to let you know that this video is sponsored by June's Journey. June's Journey is a mobile game that is free to download, and I have been playing this game for quite some time, and I've been working with June's Journey before. And I'm so excited to be talking about it again because you know that I love a good mobile game. For me, mobile games is all about relaxing, having some self-care time. I always take a couple of minutes before I go to bed and I play some mobile games all by myself, cozy up in bed, and it's just this time where I get to rewind and solve some puzzles and just have a relaxing couple of minutes before I go to bed. And it's something that's been part of my routine for such a long time, and I highly recommend trying it yourself if you have a hard time winding down after a stressful day. And June's Journey is a free-to-download game that is set in the 1920s. It is a murder mystery find hidden objects kind of a game, and I love how cute this game is, how beautiful all the scenery is, and I also really enjoy the storytelling of this game. It is a murder mystery, and there is a lot of plot twists going on. There's a lot of different characters that we get to meet, and we get to do all these kind of different puzzles and finding objects while traveling the world, and also while sprucing up our mansion and just being able to freely design. This has so many different options of how you can make your own mansion look. And this is how my mansion is looking right now. Look at how updated this one is. I've been evolving this house quite a lot, and it's looking really lush and nice. I'm currently quite a lot in the future, but when you choose to open any of these, you just press on the one you want to play, and you can see I've mastered all of them because I'm a perfectionist. And you just click anywhere to start, and they're looking for the number 13, which is over here. They're also asking for pretzel. It's right over here. And if you can't find something, you can always ask for a clue. Oh, it's right over here. Got it. So if you want to try out June's Journey and also have some relaxing me time, don't forget to download the game using the link in the description box or by scanning the QR code that is going on the screen right now. And again, thank you so much, June's Journey, for coming back and sponsoring another video on my channel. I keep playing this game and I still think it is a wonderful game. And I did film this look. This is actually filmed with a release that has not been either announced or revealed yet. We'll talk about this next week. This is just me pre-filming a little bit because I am actually heading out to a conference in Vegas this week, so I have to be pre-filming a little bit. And that's also just a quick announcement. I'm not 100% sure how many videos I will have in the beginning of the week next week, but I had a lot of videos these last week, so maybe there's something that you need to be caught up on. I have no idea, but if I have something, I have something, and if I don't have something, I will at least have my new makeup releases per usual on Friday next week, and I also will have a bonus video on Saturday next week. Also, before we get into the new makeup releases, there will be a giveaway on this video. It's going to be towards the end of the video, and it is a really juicy golden giveaway, so don't forget to stay till the end of the video so we can chat about what I'm giving away and you can enter the giveaway. Let me scoochie. Also, do you like my dress? Is this not super cute? I bought this to wear to Italy. I'm going on a group trip with my community in August. We are gonna have so much fun. Me and Samantha just had our first group retreat together in Austin last weekend, and it was so much fun. I'm gonna sit down and edit my vlog tonight, but it was so much fun. We're already planning another one. We are gonna go to Portland, Maine. We're so excited. This is happening in September. Check back on my Instagram. I have a pinned post if you want to read more about that. The bookings for my Italy trip closes on Monday. In case you were interested in reading up more, maybe you want to make a last minute booking, we do have, I think, 2 spots left. One? I don't know, but I know we're not 100% full, but the trip will happen either way. But if you want to check up on that, I will leave a link to that in the description box, or it will also be in a pinned post on my Instagram. But that one is closing on Monday. So let me scooch to the side. And we can talk about something else. This is the fronts of the new palettes by Cosmic Brushes. Yes, I said palettes, plural. Cosmic Brushes or Cosmic Beauty, I think they changed, I'm not 100% sure, but Cosmic Beauty is releasing 2 new palettes, and they have sneak peeked a little bit, and I'm telling you right now, these are being revealed today on Friday, and I've already filmed the video. There's going to be swatches, there's going to be looks. I'm going to give you my thoughts. If you're interested in cosmic beauty, that video is coming today, probably really soon after this video. So keep your eyes open in case you're interested, because this brand is one of my favorite brands, and just believe the hype. Don't miss that video, especially if you were wanting for them to do something a little bit more muted. And yes, this look is not with those palettes. This is with something else. There's a lot of things going on. But yes, that one is coming later. I also wanted to let you know that Singe Beauty, which is my own brand, Singe Beauty is an indie brand that is owned, created, started, funded. It's an independently owned brand by me. We are now available at a Canadian retailer called I Feel Beautiful. I will link them down below. Also, we will soon be available at Monolith, which is an indie makeup shop that is based out of Switzerland. So if you're living in the EU, you will be able to save a little bit on shipping and taxes and all of that. They are coming soon. We are still sorting that, but I just wanted to let you know, and I'm super proud of Singe Beauty expanding. I'm super proud of us being able to be available at other retailers. If there is a retailer that you would like us to be available at, let the retailer know that you want them to stock Singe Beauty. I am definitely open to be stocked at more retailers for sure. I'm just so proud of my brand, and I'm so grateful that you are supporting my brand and that you want to see me grow. And I know you've been asking me when is the next launch. You and me both. There has been, and I've talked to other indie makeup owners, there's so many delays right now in the business. It's crazy bananas, but there is things coming. There is things coming. It's just, it's taking forever, but don't worry, it will happen sooner or later. Sooner or later it will happen. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know about that. If you were interested in any of those shops, I will leave them down in the description box. Let's talk about the new logo change from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. Usually when Blend Bunny Cosmetics has a new launch, they will change the logo on Instagram to match the theme of this new launch that they're gonna have. And I've seen other brands take on this theme as well, and I think that's super fun. And they've been crediting Blend Bunny and basically saying, hey, we really love what you're doing, changing your logo for an upcoming launch, just to give a little sneak peek that something is coming. And I think that's super fun. It also is such a nice way to see the community coming together to be like, as I've seen Cosmic Brushes do it, and basically being like, we think this is such a good idea for Blend Bunny Cosmetics, we're gonna do the same. I don't know what this is, but I was laughing at my friend Heather Austin, because she was like trying to get some hints of what this release is, because we did get like shipping confirmation, but it just says PR, and I'm like, okay. Give us nothing. So I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what this is, but this is what they're saying on the website. All that's left are these love letters, old photographs, and bittersweet memories. So there's something nostalgic. It seems to be more sweet, muted colors. I have no idea what this is. I don't know if this could be anything from palettes to lip glosses to actually like stationery. I don't know. I have zero clue. So I'm very intrigued to see what this is. As soon as I know, you will know. Trust me about that. I love Blend Bunny Cosmetics. I think they make amazing, amazing products, and you can use my code and you can get some money off at the website if you ever wanted to shop something from them. I also saw some people being, I don't want to say up in arms, but there was a lot of people being confused about this new release from MAC Cosmetics. And this is a 40 Shade of Pride Eyes Shadow Vault, and they're celebrating 40 years of MAC Pride, which again, MAC was one of the brands that have been supporting LGBTQI plus rights for the longest time. They've been doing the Viva Glam for such a long time, really been supporting the community. By the way, happy Pride. I'm excited. I am part of the community, and if you are, I'm hoping you're having an amazing June. And this is 40 years, but it's $150, which 40 MAC shadows for $150. If you think about what one MAC eyeshadow would cost, that's not crazy. But then if you think about it in like 40 MAC eyeshadows, which I am gonna be blunt with you, is not amazing quality. So to pay $150 for something that's usually good to mediocre, because some of their shimmer formulas are not it, that's highway robbery. Like, I will under no circumstances do that. Maybe they have upped the quality. I will say, this is a caveat, but I haven't, like, take this with a pinch of salt. I haven't tried MAC eyeshadows in a bit. I know I swatched a couple of shadows. When was that? it wasn't too long ago. And when I say that, I mean that like it was less than 2 years ago. And I still wasn't like, oh my God, blown away. I was like, well, this is fine. I wouldn't pay $150 to buy a MAC eyeshadow palette, even when it's this big. But at the same time, I do appreciate brands supporting Pride during June. It's just, this isn't for me. This isn't for me. And again, I have 2 million rainbow eyeshadow palettes, and I have them from indie brands that I think make better eyeshadows than MAC for less than $150. So I'm clearly not the target audience. But again, you could go into a department store and find a rainbow palette. That's not that common either. So I also have to think about availability. A lot of people that only shop makeup at Sephora's, at Ulta's, at department stores, this might be one of the few rainbow palettes that they'll ever see in store. So for them, this might be worth it because a lot of people just will not shop makeup online, which is totally understandable. But for me, who does, this makes zero sense. I talked a little bit about this last week, and I was able to show you the picture of the new Patrick Ta highlighters. And I hadn't seen, when I was filming the video, I had only seen the sneak peek, and I did say that I thought that this was going to be like cream or liquid highlighters, and it is a cream and a powder highlighter duo. And I think these are available now. I am intrigued to be trying this out. I will say I have decluttered my Patrick Ta blushes, my Patrick Ta foundation, my Patrick Ta bronzer. I didn't like them. The foundation in particular is probably one of the worst foundations I've ever tried in my life. It was actually atrocious on my skin. I tried it a couple of times, but it literally looked like I was about to turn into a zombie. No, that was an editorial foundation that is made for a 2-hour photo shoot. That's what that foundation is. But I am intrigued by this, and I'm wondering if this format will translate the way that, because you're supposed to do powder bronzer and then tap the cream on top. Powder blush, tap the cream on top. And I'm wondering if this will translate as well with the powder highlighter and the cream on top, because getting the cream and then the powder on top is such a known way that really makes your highlighter look smooth and elevated and poppin'. So I'm wondering if this technique is going to translate as well, but I'm going to try it out. I don't know if all of these have sold out, but I'm intrigued to be trying it out. It's $40 each though. I mean, $20 for a single highlighter, it's not a lot of money, but usually you get a little bit of a discount when it's a duo. So like 40 is, I mean, that's high end. I don't think I was even aware that Patrick Ta was that expensive. That's expensive. Another highlighter that is, I think this is available, and this is from the Etan Ortega brand. We talked about this, I think a couple of months ago. He was launching his brand. This is a celebrity makeup artist. Etan Ortega launched his own brand with lip products, and now he is coming out with a multi-use balmy highlighter. This is inspired by summer skies and golden sunsets, enriched with blue agave for a hydrated and radiant look. I think it looks really pretty on the models. I don't know if this is necessarily what I need to be trying. It do be looking very balmy on the cheeks, and you know I cannot do sticky makeup. I cannot do the type of makeup that bugs will stick into, because I have dogs. I cuddle with my dogs and I will just look like Chewbacca. That's not what I'm hoping my makeup will do for me. Nomad Cosmetics have started to hint about their new eyeshadow palette. This is the hint right here, and I think they've already said that this is going to be a very colorful palette. This one is launching on June the 25th on a Tuesday, and here you can see like it's very colorful. There are some flowers. You can even see that there is a flamingo that's peeking like in the little hole that they left on the palette. Looks very cute. I will say I already do have this release with me, and when I opened it I was very excited to see the inside, so I cannot wait to show you this one. That will be next week. Colourpop has not released something in a hot minute, but now they are releasing, I was a little confused by this because they already have a lip oil formula, and now they're releasing another one, and this is a plumping glossy lip oil. How many lip products does one brand need? I will say this packaging looks deliciously elevated, and I am very excited about how this packaging looks. This says high shine sheer tint peptides, ginger and peppermint. So I'm guessing this is the same kind of a plumping that the lip liners and the those like clicky sticks that they had. I think this is the same line, which was a little tingly, a little icy, but not like super hurting. Strawberry oil, raspberry oil, 8 shades, $10 each. It is launching, it's launching at Colourpop, at Ulta, and at Target. You can use a code at Colourpop and get some money off. I will say, I don't know if they're going to send this to me, but I've already told you I'm going to be reviewing everything that Colourpop releases this year, so I will be trying this one out. I don't know what shade I'm going to pick up for myself, but I definitely will. I'm thinking, when will I order this? Sometimes the PR gets here a little late. So if I get back from Vegas and I still haven't received this, I will buy one for myself. Or two. Because I'm intrigued. I love a nice lip oil. And is this not the nicest packaging that they have done for their lip products? I think there's something about the square but rounded edges that looks nice. It looks nice. I approve. I got tags in this one, and thank you so much for tagging me. This is definitely what I am intrigued in. ABH is releasing new colors of their lip velvets. I love their lip velvets. I even wore one, I think it was like yesterday. I wore the Pure Hollywood one. These are a very moussey, hyper matte formula that is extremely comfortable on the lips. It is pigmented, it is comfortable, it is matte, it does not dry down completely, so it is not 100% transfer proof. It is like the Kaleidos. It feels a little bit like the Kaleidos lip glaze, but these do not dry down, which makes them slightly even more comfortable. I love this formula. It is one of the best formulas I've tried this year. They're coming out with 4 new shades. I gotta admit, I was kind of hoping that we were gonna see something that was a little bit more not so pinky, but I think I'm gonna pick up at least 1 or 2 of them. I am very, very intrigued. I am excited that they're coming up with more colors, because at least that tells me that this wasn't a flop of a formula if they are coming out with more. And I hope, if they were to come out with some like more like grungy, dirtier colors for fall, I would fall off my seat. I would love that. I've already seen these online, so I will link them down below. Everything that I'm talking about is going to be down in the description box. If you're like, what was she talking about? Where can I find that? When is it being released? What was her discount code? Everything will be down in the description box in the order that I mentioned them. So check the description box if you have anything that you're wondering about. Another thing that ABH is releasing, and I think they have announced this, but I don't think that they have put this up. I haven't seen this online yet, but this is, it is available. My bad. This is the new Serum blushes. Everybody's doing creamy blushes. Everybody's doing liquid, cream, whatever. I personally prefer, if I'm going to be honest, a powder blush. But this do be looking pretty cute. That like cool tone pink is definitely not for me. If I'm going to be honest, it doesn't look like it's for the model either. It doesn't look amazing. But I really like how... am I going to try it? Maybe. Let's put this in the maybe pile. Let's put this in the, if I'm having a bad day, I had a cocktail for lunch, this might happen. That's the pile that this is in. Also, if my voice is sounding a little bit husky, it is. Kind of lost my voice this weekend when we were having the best time at the retreat, and it still hasn't fully recovered. What's new? The it girl online right now is definitely Monet McMichael, and she is doing a perfume collab together with Snif. But she described this as your perfect summer floral fragrance, and I was immediately out. I was like, I've heard what I needed to hear. Immediately no. I do love the idea though of like perfume brands doing collabs, because boy, do I have ideas. I'm just saying that I think that that is pretty cool, because there's so much of your personality and of yourself and of the vision that you have of like how you present in the world that could be turned into a fragrance. So this is a strawberry and rose fragrance, and I do like things that smells like roses, but I don't want to smell like roses myself. So I wouldn't mind a shower gel that's roses, like I'm in the shower, it's smelling like roses, but I don't want to spray myself with rose and carry that into the world. That is not part of my personal brand. If other people love it, I love it for you, but it's not for me. I'm sure though, because it's strawberry and rose, this is going to be a very sweet, like she said, a summery floral fragrance. if you love the idea of that, I would definitely check it out. I have one fragrance from Snif and I actually really enjoy it. Another fragrance that is coming soon, and I actually did see this did leak a while ago. Someone, I don't know, accidentally showed this. So I already knew that this was coming and I kind of know what this will be. I'm showing you the cutest picture ever of Mona Katan right here. This is the sister to Huda Katan, and this is the new summer fragrance set. I don't want to give away too much, that Kayali is coming out with. If you didn't know, I know sometimes I hear people saying that, oh, Kayali is Huda's fragrance brand. That is not true. Huda owns Huda Beauty, and Mona Katan, which is Huda's sister, owns Kayali. Two different people, two different brands. I do know that they share a warehouse because when I get PR from Kayali, it says that it's coming from Huda, and I do be knowing that I'm not getting PR from Huda, so that's I'm guessing they're sharing a warehouse together. I love Kayali fragrances so incredibly much. And I can tell you right now, if I don't receive this in PR, I will 1,000,000% buy this myself because I have seen what this is. And like I said, this is a set for summer. The scents sound amazing. They sound different and intriguing, but still not wild enough so that people wouldn't want to try them. I am extremely intrigued, and I really love how Kayali, their scent profiles, the way that they mix scents, the way that they last on my skin, 9 times out of 10 I end up loving the fragrances. I'm even wearing Invite Only today, which is one of my favorite fragrances in my collection. That's the I'm feeling sexy fragrance, Invite Only. If you love spicy perfumes that last a long time, definitely need to sniff that one. But immediately, yes, definitely will be trying this one. If I don't get it in PR, I will be buying it because when you see what this is, you will know. Yes. Another thing that's being released is the new Dew Glow Tinted Moisturizer SPF 50 Plus from Naturium. I have tried this moisturizer from before. This is I think it's called the Dew Glow Moisturizer with SPF 50. It wasn't my favorite because it is pretty dewy on the skin. But if you have dry skin or if you like your skin to look a little bit more dewy, this is a very hydrating moisturizer and it does have SPF 50 in it, and having some color in it might be great. I didn't like this mainly because it was too dewy for me to have under makeup. But I want to try the tinted version. I do get as a PR from Naturium. I am kind of expecting this one to turn up, and if it does, I will be trying it out simply because, like, how would I feel about this as makeup? Not as under makeup, but like instead of makeup. Will I think that the dewiness is better then? Because I feel like having a tinted SPF is great for summer, and I have a couple that I really like. And I mean, as you probably have seen, I have a bunch of travels planned. I am doing, like, clearly, I mean, I'm going to Vegas in a couple of days. So having an SPF 50 that has a little color to it is not a bad idea. And I do have a couple of SPFs that are tinted that I use, and then I powder my face, and it actually holds up pretty good. So I want to try this one again, but with the tint. Because for me, it's too much under makeup, but maybe it will work instead of makeup. But I will say, my impression from the moisturizer without the tint, it is pretty dewy. Another complexion product that is coming, listen, let's go through all of them. Rare Beauty has announced that they are releasing a True to Myself tinted pressed finishing powder. So this is a little bit different from the loose powder that they have, which, have I tried their loose powder? I actually don't think I have. That is more like a translucent setting powder that has a slight tint to it, but it's meant to be undetectable on the skin. This one is pressed and it says that it is tinted, so I'm guessing it has a little bit of a color to it. I actually kind of like powders like that under my eyes as an extra bit of coverage, or to use together with a medium coverage liquid concealer. So I'm wondering how this is gonna look. I also will say, I have it here. I have been loving the powder foundation from Natasha Denona as a sheer buff all over your face, no makeup because I've been trying to embrace the no makeup makeup, and this one, as with not with the sponge that it comes with, not with this one, but just with a sheer like powder brush all over my face, it gives you a sheer matte coverage that looks really good on the skin. So I have been enjoying that one like that, and I'm thinking maybe this one will work like that as well, because it comes in 14 shades. So it definitely has some color to it if they're doing 14 shades. This is coming on the 18th, and I am intrigued to be trying this one out. I love a compact powder with some color to it. I do get PR from Rare Beauty, but I don't get everything. So I don't know if I'm gonna wait for this or if I'm gonna pick it up. I have no idea. When I bought the blush, then I got it sent in PR, so maybe I should, I don't know. But I'm intrigued. I will be trying this one way or another. More complexion products. This one is from Charlotte Tilbury. Charlotte Tilbury has revealed that they're doing the Unreal Skin Sheer Glow Tint Hydrating Foundation Stick. So this is a sheer glowy foundation stick. I will say foundation sticks back in 2016, 15, 18, 17, whatever those years were, they were like cake makeup. You drew on and it was like full coverage, like full coverage. Like we're talking theater makeup. That's the kind of level of pigmentation that you got. That's what like stick foundations were known for. It was like, oh, if you want to get full coverage, those are the ones. But we've seen quite a few foundation sticks this year. ABH, I know Fenty had one. The one from Say, was it Say? Ilia, I have it here in front of me. The Ilia stick that is like more of a light or a sheer coverage foundation stick. And it's an intriguing prospect. I think I like the one from Fenty the most. I don't know. It says Ultimate No Foundation, blurring, smoothing, sheer to light buildable coverage, sculpting effect, whatever that means. Keep your skin feeling firm, plump, and hydrated. That's the one where I'm like, is this going to be too glowy for me? Even when you look at the formula here, just on this picture, it straight up looks shimmery. So I am thinking, is this going to be like a slightly more foundation-y version of the Hollywood Flawless filter? So it's going to be like leaning a little bit more into the foundation, but still a little glowy, shimmery, like a sheer tint. Because when I used the Hollywood Flawless finish, I usually used it all over my face and then did concealer on top, and it just gave me that sheer, super glowy base. I actually really liked it. It looked super glowy. It was kind of pretty, but I wonder if this is going to be that, but leaning a little bit more into foundation with a smidgen more cover. I'm intrigued to see, will I be trying this? I don't know. There's a lot of foundations going on right now. I didn't pick up the e.l.f. one. Also, another foundation that I think has been released that I also didn't pick up. But this one I'm like, should I? Because this sounds like it's for me. And this is the new Born This Way Soft Matte Foundation Oil Controlling Formula from Too Faced. So they have re-released the Born This Way Matte that they had from before in a new packaging. And I mean, I do love an oil controlling matte foundation. $46, 30 shades. Should I pick this one up? Do you want to see a review from someone who is oily and lives in a humid climate? Like, are you interested? I'm almost talking myself into this. I feel like I am a good person to try this one out. Do I need to buy it? I might take one for the team. More complexion products, and this one is from Polite Society. And this is the More Than a Pretty Powder. And this is a loose, it says setting or a minute. No, this is a setting powder. Microfine loose setting powder. Blah, 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 clean formula. Nobody cares. It's $34 and it comes in 3 universal shades. I will say that on the website, they do provide how it looks on a light, a medium, and a deep, and it looks really good on all skin tones, so I appreciate them showing that. There's also a eyeshadow palette that's coming out, and this is the VIP Very Important palette. It's $39, and it is a modern reinvention of your outdated brown to oh so now neutrals. I don't know about that. I think that this looks like a condensed version of the Modern Renaissance, which is to me not very oh so modern, but hey, don't come for me. I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. This will make a lot of people really intrigued because I think a lot of people have Essence as their favorite brand for mascara, and they're coming out with a new mascara. This is the Call Me Queen Dramatic False Lash Effect Mascara. It is $4.99. You can find it at Essence website. I don't know if, I mean, I'm sure it's going to be sold. Essence is still at Ulta, right? And I think you can buy it at Amazon too. I guess this is gonna be like a dramatic false lash effect. A really volumizing mascara, I guess. I don't love that. I love a mascara that's lengthening and curling, but a lot of people love Essence mascaras. $4.99. I mean, there are not that many still affordable brands left out there, and I think with this price tag, Essence is telling us that we're still affordable. Another drugstore brand, and this is LA Girl, and they are releasing the nude shade eyeshadow palettes. These are four different colorways. It is a warm and natural, a cool, and a bold. The bold is the one that has some like berry tones in there. These look like, it's almost like Naked palette, but like dupes for the Naked palette, but like just 10 years later. I am a little bit confused by these. The swatches look beautiful, but like you never know if they're gonna look like that. They're $8.99 each, which is very affordable. $6.99 on sale right now. I have tried LA Girl eyeshadows. Have I? Yes, I tried their quads. I wasn't very impressed, and that's the reason why I'm not picking these up. I mean, I just tried Profusion, and even though when I swatched the palette, not all shadows were created equal, they were really beautiful on the eyes, and that's not how I felt about the LA Girl that I tried. So I'm sitting this one out, but I do appreciate, again, that there are brands out there that are still keeping it somewhat affordable. We have a sneak peek from Bella Beauté Bar. Bella Beauté Bar is a brand that I love. I love their formulas. I love everything that they do. The only thing that I not always love is that they tend to make their palettes very big. But they are releasing, I think these are 2 new palettes. This is Melted Mattes and Molten Metals. And you can see it's almost like a sugar cone with some like ice cream theming. So I'm not 100% sure what this is going to be, but I love this brand and I am so intrigued to see what this is. I don't know when this is being released or when they're showing it, but don't worry, I will be trying this one. I am pretty sure I'm getting this one in PR, and if not, I would probably be picking it up myself because I love their formula so much. You can use a code and get some money off. They have just been releasing some really good. That Secret Garden palette, ugh, so good. Again, I just wish it was a little bit smaller. Just like a little bit. I wonder how big that Melted Mattes is. And it says Melted Mattes. So is it one palette with mattes and one with metals? Intriguing. There's even ice creams in the back. I love that I didn't even see the ice creams because I was so focused on the palettes. Whoopsie. Oh, and we have the inside of the Clionadh palettes. These palettes, these were like released way back in the day before they did stained glass. I'm fairly sure that these were released before stained glass. They hand painted the palettes, which they're not hand painted anymore because Clionadh since then has grown and become a much bigger brand. They would not be able to have time to hand paint all of them. I'm so happy they're re-releasing this, and I'm so happy now that I see the inside that it is indeed mattes and shimmers, and that they have released, not only brought back Paleo and Archeo, but that they're also releasing a third palette that is called the Oceano. It's just, I'm so excited by these color schemes, and I'm so excited to see how similar they are to the original Paleo and the original Archeo, because those were so nice. Again, you can use a code at Clionadh to get some money off. Don't forget to use a code at any indie brand. You don't have to use mine, but use somebody's code to get some money off, because most indie brands do be having a code. They are soft launching this at a beauty expo. Oh my god, the Beauty Experience Paris. They're going there. If you're in France, you'll be able to get these at the Beauty Expo. That is so much fun. And then it is launching July 5th on the Clionadh website. I'm so excited. Clionadh have already said that they're sending these to me. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to try these, because I remember when Archeo came out, I did the eye looks for the palette, and it was like on the back of the palette, I think. And I think I still have that box here. Let me go and dig through my stuff. Oh my god, the palette is here, and I even have the palette still in here. This is an older palette, and like I said, this was hand painted by the owners, and you can see here on the back, this is my eye, and I did 3 eye looks for this palette. It's baby Angie. It's baby Angie. Oh my, this is so long ago. It's crazy bananas. Is this palette still holding on? This is the original RKO palette. I'm just a baby. Oh, memories. I'm so excited to see this one come back. I am just so happy. Oh my god, look, there's a little pamphlet here. Look at it. Oh, it even had like a how-to. Why is this so cute? Why is this so cute? I'm dead. I'm actually dead. Oh my, look at memories. Memories, memories, memories. Those were the days, and those were also the days when there weren't that many people like reviewing indie makeup, because not a lot of people were taking the plunge, taking the chance. And I'm so happy to see now how the industry have grown and how far everyone has come since then. I still stand by how much I loved this palette when it came, but like everything is for sure much better since then. And I feel so proud, like almost like a little mama, even though I literally did not contribute, I guess, to any of this other than like spread the word, spread the love about the indie community. But I'm just so proud of everyone, how far they've come about the old brands and the new brands, and just, I will be keeping this forever. Look at how cute this is. I think Rhode has released their cream blushes now. There are 6 different shades. The packaging, I don't know why she went with this underwear without seams kind of a color, because it is a weird color. And my friend, I think it was my friend Karen, who said this looks like pigs in a blanket, and now I cannot unsee it. This does look like pigs in a blanket. I mean, they're available. Best of luck. Gourmand Girls has released some lip oils, and I think these are releasing today. There's some really, really fun colors here. I'm very excited. And also they have some keychains, like just some merch that you can pick up as well. I've actually seen the keychains in real life, and they're super nice quality metal keychains. So if you were ordering from the site and you were looking for something cute, a little merch, I definitely recommend that as well. These lip oils look really, really nice. Again, you can use a code, get some money off. I'm excited. I wonder if they have like scents. I will link it down below. I'm excited. I want to try these. The yellow one, the orange one, the black one, the red one. The only one I'm like, blue isn't really for me. It makes my teeth look fantastically yellow, like Cheetos teeth. So I don't know if I want to do that, but everything else looks delish. Oh, we've also been able to see the new lip liners by Glossy. I saw these on the Sephora website. I will say initially seeing the colors, I don't know if any of these colors are for me. I feel like this is one of those launches I kind of want to see in real life, because I don't want to get a pink lip liner, because even something that leans a little pink, it can easily turn into Barbie pink on my undertone, and I don't want that. And I also feel like some of the brown ones, they all look very dark, and I am not looking for a dark lip liner. I want a lip liner that is lighter, and I feel like every lip liner is either too dark or too pink. What do I have to do? Make them myself? Made by Mitchell has released some liquid eyeliners, and these are, I think these are sparkly, colorful felt eyeliners, and these look nice. Do I need a sparkly felt liquid eyeliner? No. I'm not against it. I'm not against it. It looks cute. Do I need it? No. But I'm not against it. I think it looks really cute. I'm sure these are available at Beauty Bay, I think. I will link down below where you'll be able to get them. If you love Made by Mitchell, I've tried a couple of things from the brand, and some I really enjoyed, and some I was just like, no, I have better than this myself. But it is a fun release. I don't know if I've ever seen a metallic liquid eyeliner in a felt tip. Have you ever seen that? Could this be a first? Or like a first that I see at least? Because I don't know. Have I seen that before? Might be a first. Okay, let me also talk about how many body sprays are too many body sprays. If you say the limit does not exist, listen, all the power to you, because there are 2 new body sprays coming from Sol de Janeiro. Is this like the 7th body sprays that they're releasing for the summer? I do be feeling like maybe they did chill, like maybe we need to edit ourselves a little bit. Maybe not all ideas need to be made. The blue one is the Cheriosa 76 Perfume Mist. This is Midnight Jasmine, Black Currant, and Amber Woods. It looks like this one is the same as the After Hours mist. And I think the other one that is releasing, which is the pink one, and it is the Cherryosa 48. And this is the same as the Bikini Season that is guava, coconut water, orchid, lemon, blah, 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 lots of things. And I think that they're just streamlining. I think they had these mists from last year in a different packaging, and now they're just streamlining all of it so that every body mist looks the same. And they were re-releasing 2 of the summer scents from last year again, but they already released the summer scents for this year. So you re-released from last year and you re-released for this year. It's too many body sprays. And I say this with love, and I know there are so many out there that are like, creators just make me buy all the stuff. Don't buy all the body sprays. I'm telling you right now, you don't need this many. Do you know how long it takes to go through a body spray? A really long time. So if you buy more than one, those are gonna last you probably until next summer. So I'm like, maybe we need to chill a bit about the body sprays. You don't need this many. You don't need this many, and Sol de Janeiro most definitely do not need to be releasing this many. Too much. Everybody needs to calm down. One last thing, and this is also from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is the Beautiful Skin Lip and Cheek Glow. I'm fairly sure that she has had this product from before, but it was called something Pillow Talk blah 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 before, and she had 2 shades, the darker one and the lighter one, and I think that she has just renamed it and re-released it with more shades. Because you can't be releasing this bright red and just be calling it Pillow Talk. That's pushing it too far. Everybody knows that it's a anonymous pink that is Pillow Talk. So there are 5 colors now. This one is coming soon. I'm fairly sure that this is the Lip and Cheek Pillow Talk Plump Glow, whatever it was called before. Just a new name and other shades or new shades. Because none of them are called Pillow Talk now. Listen, don't come for me. It's new, but also it's new. And that was everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know which one is your favorite. There are definitely things that I'm interested in. I would love to hear your feedback down in the comments. Also, like I said in the beginning of the video, we do have a little bit of a giveaway towards the end of this video. It's gonna be very, very easy. I have a second golden collection by Natasha Nona, the eyeshadow palette, the highlighter palette, and the gloss, and somebody will win this entire collection and I will send it to you. All you need to know about this is going to be down in a pinned comment. Make sure you read the pinned comment before you enter the giveaway, because sometimes I do be seeing people that enter the giveaway and they didn't read the whole instructions. It would be super sad if I draw you as a winner and then you miss the step. It's very simple though. All you need to do to be entered into this giveaway is like this video, leave a comment down below. Listen, leave any kind of comment that you want. It's totally fine. And you also fill out the survey that I have down below. It's just an easy survey, basically just asking about your contact information. I will share this contact information with nobody. I will see it, and after I draw a winner and that person gets back to me, I will delete all of it. So I will not use that for anything else. It's only for me, but it's just a way for me to contact you without having to go through the comments of the YouTube, because we do be knowing that scammers are going crazy bananas here, and also sometimes YouTube will like delete or hide comments when it's crazy. So fill out the survey, basically asking for your contact information, and I will contact you through the email that you give me in that survey. Leave a comment down below, and best of luck to everyone. In the pinned comment, I will also say which date this one is closing, and if you want to comment and don't want to enter the giveaway, you comment away, but just don't fill out the survey. Nothing will happen. So I hope you're gonna have the most amazing weekend. Don't forget that the new palettes by Cosmic Beauty is coming out as a bonus video in just a little bit on this channel, or maybe they're already live when you're seeing this. If you're interested in seeing all about those palettes, thank you again so much to June's Journey for sponsoring the beginning part of this video. Don't forget to check out all the info about them in the top part of the description box as well. And I will see you, well, in a little bit in my bonus video. And bye!